This is the VOA Special English Education Report. What American students are expected to learn has long been different from state to state. We talked last time about the tradition of local control of schools. To some people, the lack of national academic standards is an important limit on federal powers. But others say all it does is limit American competitiveness in a world that is becoming more educated. Now, state governors and chief school officers are leading a movement toward what are known as the Common Core State Standards. These list content in math and English language arts that students are expected to learn each year from kindergarten to high school. In the past year, most of the 50 states have adopted these standards. That speed is partly explained by President Obama's Race to the Top competition. Accepting the standards helped states that competed last year for federal money for school reform efforts. Patrick Murray has been an elected member of the school governing board in Bradford, Maine for 4 years. The public school system is small, just 1,200 students from 5 towns. In April, Maine became the 42nd state to approve the Common Core standards. Mr. Murray says he does not trust supporters of these standards. They say this is a state-led effort, but he thinks the goal is national control of education. He says many states have adopted the Common Core standards only because they were offered federal money. My opinion is when you have federal mandates and federal money involved, it's no longer state-led. Mr. Murray says national academic standards would violate the United States Constitution. He believes the federal government should have no role in education, none. Patience Blythe disagrees. Ms. Blythe has taught for 5 years. She recently moved to Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. Before that, she was a science teacher in Texas, one of the few states not to adopt the Common Core standards. Ms. Blythe says national standards could improve the results of American students on international science tests. She says, not everything has to be a state issue. There could be a benefit from some more federal involvement in our education system, that we could address a lot of the inequalities that we have. She also disagrees with those who say the standards could limit the ability of teachers to be creative. The reality is, the standards give you keys and tools to understand what the objectives are. For VOA Special English, I'm Alex Villarreal.